Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. That looks nasty. I want to talk a little bit about that. I've got this theory in life. I like to surround myself with good people. Now, the way you can tell good people is by their actions. It's not like they just tell you they're good people and you go by their actions. It says what the Republican House or whatever, it shouldn't be like that. If okay, the FBI has got a problem, and all these alphabet organizations, they all military, government alphabet or civilian alphabet. The lobbying has been going on so bad for so long that there is corruption everywhere here. And yes, how is the FBI going to police? Well, we already know it doesn't police itself. And it looks like all of these ABC or alphabet departments have a problem policing themselves. And so I could see how the House would have to step in. Now, I'm not too much about the Republicans. You're going to find out the Republicans are involved in this also. And so I would say you look for the people that will want to want to find the truth. Doesn't matter, Democrat or Republican, and let them get involved in the investigations. Now, then, like I say, they can do more, go into more detail later on. Right now, let's just kind of get in the ballpark and make sure we're all playing the same game. And so that's what they need to do is let everybody get involved in the House. And then the House and the Senate, let them all kind of, they don't have to be looking at the same thing. They can be looking at all different kinds of things. Believe me, there's enough there for them to look at. And they don't have to look at Republicans or Democrats. They're looking for treasonous criminals that have been influencing our government and the people in our government, and find out who these people are. And they need to start doing things. If know one thing, the smart ones, they're getting out of office already. They don't want to. They say, well, if I'm out of office, maybe you'll leave me alone. That's not going to do them any good either. So the ones that are really rich and powerful in office, they're probably going to try to stay in there to try to cover their ass. But none of this is going to work, especially when you get Democrats, Republicans, and Independents all looking at this stuff, and then get it to the people that can truly get into the true down to nickel and dimes type investigation, and who can do the prosecutions. Who's going to prosecute? Because we know the justice system is corrupt also. We have, judges that aren't, they're not doing their thing. They're letting their political views get involved instead of the constitutional meaning of what goes on with our laws. There's a reason for that. There's a constitutional reason, and there's moral reasons. There's responsibilities to the people, we the people, the citizens of the United States. That's why President Trump, everybody tries to give him shit when he tries to stay focused on the American citizens. Okay, well, when you stay focused on the American citizens, to the warped brain people, the communists, progressive, leftist type people, well, you're picking on the illegals, you're picking on the criminals, you're picking on the rapists, you're picking on the treasonous type people. You know what I mean? Duh. I mean, they're not focused on the American people and what's good for the American people. And I'll tell you, nobody's been doing good for the American people in a long time. So this is why he's having such a hard time. And the support of the American people is the only thing that he goes by. I heard that, okay, well, he's picking on the illegals. And so also, you notice when he was running, he wasn't doing all that good when he started off. But he kept talking and kept talking. One of the things he talked about was the wall and illegal immigration. And that's one of the things that kind of jumped him up in the pack. And so, in other words, he was saying things that we, the people, were thinking of. And now the next thing is he going to do it, or is he going to be like everybody else, just talk? Well, he's already accomplished stuff, and there's even more things he'd like to accomplish, but there's a lot of corruption in the swamp. And so, but now we can see the scum is getting scared. And, but we do need to stand behind President Trump, providing he stays constitutional and moral, because that is what we the people are based on. For our system to work, we need to keep it like that. And I'll tell you, there's a lot of immoral, unconstitutional deeds that have been going on, not only in Washington, but in our states and our counties. And all of these people will have to answer. It's just a matter of time. It's taken us time to get all screwed up, and it's going to take us some time to find these worms and be able to get rid of them. Like I say, they brought in Agenda 21 into our local areas. We need to get rid of that stuff one way or the other. It has to go. Anything that's New World Order, communist, progressive type stuff, we need to get this stuff under control. No one in all these things I'm talking about, New World Order, the progressive, the communist, all of them, not one of them take personal responsibility. All of them go along with whatever political agenda that they were working under. And so, like the judges. Okay, well, we got to allow all these terrorists come in. Well, when the terrorists come in and they do evil deeds, the judge isn't going to take personal responsibility, and he's the one that let them in. He needs to pay the price. They don't do that. See, it's really good to come up with all kinds of really wild, cool ideas when you benefit and you don't get any of the burns that you get from making the mistakes. So, and that's what's been going on. We got too many people doing too many bad things, and now it's going to be time for them to pay the price. Don't forget, the three-man militia is very important now. For us, we the people, to get through this mess, we need to be strong. What do I say? Strong individuals coming together. And the way to do that is in three-man militias. And the stronger we the people are, the stronger President Trump would be to get things done. The stronger we're going to be to have people that are in office make good constitutional, moral judgments, and not just get crazy and think they can make all these laws and rules and don't go by them. They fall under we the people also. They have to answer to everything that they come up with. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.